What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Who All Gonna Be There podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat. How we feeling, y'all?
I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling alright. As much as I can be alright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How y'all feeling?
You know what? Go ahead, Eric.
No, go ahead, because mine is quick.
Because I was about to say, man, my sister, she did some ancestry. Now I know what my lineage is and all that.
That's interesting.
So,
Where you from? Where your people from?
Who your people?
Who my people? Guess. No, I'm kidding. Y'all ain't have to guess. It's like, all right. Norwegian is like the most thing for me, Swedish. But then when it gets to my dad's side, it's legit nothing more than 10%. But mainly West African.
Okay.
But no specific country really in general.
Oh, they didn't say specific?
They did, but it's like what? 10% Mali, 10% Ivory Coast, 6% Nigeria. So, you know,
learning. We with
There's
you.
A fly.
But
I'm through. Coach is going so good. I heard that.
Good.
Y'all do anything exciting this week? Oh, I did. I didn't really do it yet, but I may have found a wedding venue.
Yay!
Finally, I go do it next Saturday, so we will see. So as of next Saturday, we're gonna see if I finally book some. We're gonna find out. Stay tuned. What about you, Eric?
This weather has been back and forth, y'all. It was cold, then it rained like a little storm, a mini storm. And then it's regular again. I am exhausted. Work has been tearing me up, not so much as the clients, but like all the administrative stuff needing to be signed, stuff not getting signed, things not being where it's supposed to be. But the Avatar, the last Airbender movie leaked, and I watched it.
You watched it? Eric, I did. You can't watch. You watched the leak? No.
No. And I do it again.
Man, I heard about the leak. I'm like, man,
well, you want me to send you a link?
I'm good. I got it. That's an in theaters one. Both forms of avatars must be watched in theaters.
It won't be in theaters. They removed it. They're gonna stream it.
I'm about to say, they officially said they was gonna stream it.
Well, that's why people were more inclined, like myself,
at this point,
to leak it for them. Well, I didn't want them to leak it, but like I was more inclined to watch the leak because CBS or Paramount, let me say that. Hey, Allie, Paramount decided to snatch its theatrical release and stream it because they want more people to sign up for Paramount Plus versus going to the theater. So it leaked and I watched it. It was good.
It was good. It was good. Hey, end of the day, that's all that matters. If it was good, that's what I needed to hear.
So did.
He did, Allie. Yup. This is the episode you want to watch. This is the episode you want to watch. For sure. Speaking of episode, Eli, can you get us in the first 15 minutes?
Well, we're coming off a pretty dramatic episode. Not that dramatic, but we just saw D get voted out. And of course, they siphoned 4 votes Tiffany's way. Mm-hmm. Tiffany, just like she did when Camilla got voted out, said, "Oh, this, I want to kick someone, but I'm gonna be cool." And you know, kept her head around all the other people, but man, she won vengeance. And the main name that gets floated around even from the start is Coach Benjamin, whatever we're calling him. But yeah, speaking of him, he's high on it, taking credit for everything. Man, I did that. And this is where we start to get the rumblings of it. Hey, Coach, please chill a little bit. You did your thing. Right. But Jonathan's at first trying to talk him down like, all right, Coach. I can't do a Jonathan voice, but he's like, Coach, be on the hammock.
Mr. Coach, I'm surprised he didn't say, Mr. Coach, we need you to. And I don't like Jonathan, don't care for Jonathan, but that was kind of smart. Like when you see your ally getting too big of a head, you are supposed to be like,
you have to tell him, like, chill out.
Yeah. So I give him that. he is playing a more strategic game. I will say that he is than what he did before. So he'll get his little crumbs.
Hey, he tried to keep the glue together too, where him, Steph, and Chrissy talk, kind of saying, "Hey, this is our alliance with Coach." On the side, we got Joe, Ozzy, and Cerise. So we're 7 strong, and there's 13 people left. So they have the numbers. It's all about who is the crack, and we know who the cracks are from the outside.
For sure. We know. And we're thankful for those cracks.
Yep. But the overall sentiment of the island is, you know what? We see the sides, and we got to get the middle people out. The middle people being the Aubrey's, Christians, Devins. What do y'all think about them trying to narrow down the middles?
See, and I wanted to talk to y'all about that. And I mean, it can go into a larger discussion. But my thing is, people in these games, not just Survivor, but we're going to always bring in Big Brother. People are like, oh, we got to get the middle people out. I got to get the middle people out. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that's the correct strategy? Get the middle people out and then go for the sides? Or do you take out the threats on the opposite side?
Depends on how strong that alliance is. That's truly what matters. Is if they truly were 7 strong, then yeah, get out the middle people, because they're the people that could get your weaker people to flip. But in this case, they had no clue that Suri and Ozzy were playing in their faces and playing smack dab in the middle. They were the middle. They got the middle wrong. I guess that's the main issue. In their mind, the middle was wrong.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, it just is going to differ for everybody. So depending on what position you are in the game, like I was kind of on the side of Rizzo when he says they play in the middle. This is jumping around a little bit, but was it Aubrey and Devin's like they're playing the middle? Like that's the spot I want to be in. When Rizzo, to be fair, is in the middle, but I can see where he's like, no, like smack dab in the middle.
He said, so I want it to be no question.
Exactly. So in my opinion, I guess it just kind of differs. But I'm gonna be real. I don't think it was a bad move or a good move. Honestly, it really just depends on who's the threat to your game. And right now, if I'm anybody in the game, I'm Sari. And if Sari says she want Coach to go, Coach gotta go. So that's who I'm basing it on.
Gotta go.
But everybody knows Sari is a true middle. True middle.
Yeah. And I hear Rizzo, and again, this happened a little bit later in the conversation in the episode, but if you play in the spot that I want, I understand why you want to go, because you in my spot. Period. And you got to get up out of there. Because when I used to play the little online reality game, that's what I do. I'm gonna play the middle all day, every day, so I can pick and choose who I'm gonna go with.
Because I think for people like Coach this and Joe, I mean, we see this so much with Joe. We'll get to Joe later, but the simpler the game, the better for Joe specifically. Just in terms of being able to win competitions and being a loyal guy, and
cut and dry.
If the lines are super clear, Joe's gonna do good if his side does good.
Yeah.
And he's likable enough where he's not gonna be the target of the other side.
Yeah.
And so the middle people is what causes that angst with Joe. Now
he was shaking. He about had an aneurysm. Worried about the middle people. He really
did.
No,
it irks him.
You don't understand. Those middle people, we can't keep them here. I'm like, Joe, breathe.
He said they have choices in Survivor. You should not have a choice. You just vote with who you vote with, and that's it.
Yeah, he's one of those let's draw the lines in the sand, which I'm a fan of, but he has no fluidity, and that's why Joe will never win this game.
Hey,
I might have to agree with you on that one.
not the Usher. Speaking of Usher, Usher and Chris Brown going on tour. That's a
they are. Today.
Yes, they took a page out of Brandy and Monica book, and they're going on a double tour. It's called R&B.
Because they are R&B. They are.
I gotta say my money for Beyonce.
Well, Raymond and Brown, because I think Chris Brown's coming out with a new album called Brown, so they calling it R&B. So Raymond, because that's his real name.
Oh, that's actually a dope. That's actually
Raymond
a dope.
They planned this.
But
what the heck?
Gotta save my money for Beyonce. Sorry.
Man, Beyonce coming out with part 3 for another 2 years.
And do you know how much them tickets gonna be? I gotta say, I got a wedding and Beyonce coming.
Because Beyonce's going to like 2 places. She about to pull a Harry Styles and only be in New York.
Listen, in a very short time. Listen, I got my mother-in-law about to hit her 65th. Right, I got my little sister graduating college in like 2 weeks. Then I got a wedding. Then I got Beyonce. Come on, ain't got no money for you, Chris.
I love how Beyonce made a wedding. Like she made the list. Like
yes.
What if it's Beyonce's last? What part 3, Act 3 is a finish, and then it's over. Act 3, and then
that's exactly why I'm going. We got all off topic, but you shouldn't.
But this is a group chat, so welcome to the group chat. If you're new,
exactly. Listen, do I think this is gonna be how Beyonce ends it? No, but I do think after she completes this trilogy that there's gonna be one more album, and the fact, like, if I'm able to get tickets to that, I'm probably gonna have to fight tooth and nail. So I need to take advantage so I can get a Beyonce concert under my belt, because I've never been to a Beyonce concert and or Destiny's Child. So hopefully the one I go to bring out Destiny's Child too. So
I thought you went to Renaissance.
No, we went to go see it in the movies. Remember when they dropped it in the movies? We
went. Did you see what Ali said?
I tried tooth and nail to get Cowboy Carter. I could not get Cowboy Carter. I tried in 3 different states and could not get tickets. So I am determined to get this next one.
A Beyonce funny or registry, by the way.
And I am. Best believe she is on my invitation list. I have a list of everybody invited. Beyonce is on there.
So
pretty much going back to Survivor, where I kind of come,
back to Beyonce.
Oh no, we about to start. We about to talk about Dragon slaying that ass.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, thanks, Adam.
That's just a quote. I just had to say the quote because I know Eric was gonna go past it. Ozzy was talking to Tiffany and dropped the line. Of course, he's like, "Man, we might need to keep Coach a little bit, but we gotta Dragon slay that ass eventually." So Coach is on their mind.
He is on the radar. But speaking of radar, Rick and Tiff are on the radar of Coach Jonathan and Joe and Chrissy and all that little cabal. Not so much Chrissy, but with Tiff. But like they're like, Rick is dangerous. He gonna find an idol. And that's so funny that they said that and they were scared of him because of the idol thing, and then the idol thing later on. Very funny. But expert editing, like good for y'all. Y'all did y'all big one with that. But so they're wanting Rick. They said, but if we can't get Rick, Tiffany. And I'm like, Tiffany ain't doing nothing. But they're scared of her. Not you, Auntie Rick, too. Allie, who do you like, sister?
All the people, she like my people that I liked who all got voted out. I know Allie was a fan of my draft, where I drafted Q and the girls. And guess what? Q and the girls are gone.
They are. So they're tossing up between Rick and Tiff. And I'm just not liking it because I like Rick. Rick has been entertaining to me. And of course, I love me some Tiff. So I like girls. Me too, Allie. I'm with Rizzo. I would definitely.
I like girls too.
Then we get to they pick people for the challenge, the duo twist thingy.
Yeah, but Bo comes out, they said pair up.
Yeah.
And guess what? A couple of people said, I don't want to pair up. I see what you did for Rizzo and Ozzy. I don't want to pair up. Oh yeah. Devin, Chrissy, Suri, and Aubrey were all like, yeah, no, I don't have to play.
And so walk us through how Suri ended up talking them into letting her be the one that was not paired up.
She ain't do nothing. She got a 1 in 25 shot, just like she also got a 1 in 2,000 shot later this episode.
All of them said Suri on there. Everything and everything says Suri.
All their shots in the dark.
They're like, hey, they hit that edit and they say, hey, let me see that bag. Let me just make sure it's good. They want to ask sis.
I agree, Ali. Suri should have won BB25. She would have won BB25 if it wasn't for that son of hers. We know we fam. We Fields fam. We are officially Fields fam. If you check our IG page, you will see them pinned to the top of our IG, which is at who are there. It's just in case you didn't want to, you wanted to go check it out. But anyways, Jared Yes, it is no secret that you ruined Cerise's name on Big Brother 25. But alas, Cerise is the only one not picked to have a partner. Then we get to the beach with Jeff. He describes to them what this new twist is. It's called the double duo. What did he call it? It was so weak.
I got it. Yeah, double duo.
That's weak.
Could have been so much better. We hyped up the blood moon. Oh, right. This blood moon. We got a theme. We got cinema. We got
all of this stuff.
Synonyms, whatever word you want to say for the buildup. And yeah, for this one, they said a double duo. That's it. You guys are paired up, so there's two duos. Yeah. Have fun. No thematics.
It was not. It's like I've seen people say twin destiny or destiny tie. I don't know.
Destiny child, one of them.
But there were other things that they could have used to name this twist. But also, once again, Jefferson, stop blaming us.
We voted for it. Eric, Trees, we voted. It was us. If you don't like this twist, it was us.
Me and Beyonce did not vote for this.
Y'all did. That's what Jeff said. 63% of us said we want the double duo twist that is called double duo.
63%.
So he lets him know, like, hey, so this is a great thing. You can win the challenge. You're both safe. You know, you get to vote as individuals, but unfortunately, you will be eliminated as a pair. So the pair that gets the most votes, because you can only vote for a pair. You each get a vote, but you can only vote for another pair. You will go home as a pair. Mm-hmm. But luckily for Cerise, he's like, you may be alone, you may be headed to exile, but you are safe from tribal council. And you won't have a vote, but you'll be safe.
They had her air mattress out there. She took a nap. And she should.
Listen, Cerise being safe was the highlight for me because, of course, I don't want her in danger. Because she was talking about, Jeff asked how she became the one without a partner. She was like, I just don't want to bring anybody down in the challenges. So I just let them know, let me sit out. I don't want to cause nothing. Whole time, I know she jumping for joy because guess who ain't got to worry is me.
Because I bet you that. Go ahead. I said, I bet you the person that was gonna get whoever they picked to sit out was gonna get some kind of like detriment. They're like, oh, it's Cerise. Nah, we good. You safe. You safe.
Change it up. We screwed her on Big Brother, so you know what? Let's give her something else.
That's how Big Brother be doing. They be switching that stuff up. And I'm not even mad at you. Keep it up, Survivor. Keep it up.
You said you're safe. You ain't got nothing to worry about. And for Cerise, just another day that the Lord has kept me in this game. Because he did get to see the next day.
Oh, Mary, they played.
Nah. Wait. My question is though, how would Cerise have done in this challenge, and would she have gone past that first obstacle?
Terrible.
She would not have. I don't think she would have went home, but I think it's just best that she was safe. That's all I can say. So they
she said, I ain't want everybody to lose, so we good. Like,
and by everybody, I also mean me.
I will say the moment, I guess thinking about these people on the beach, of course, the duos ended up being Tiffany and Joe, Christian, Jonathan, Devins and Aubrey. Why am I calling him his last name? Call me Jeff the way I do that. Chrissy and Coach, Emily Rizzo, and Ozzy and Steph. My question for y'all, who do you think was like, oh snap, we messed up with our pairing the moment they heard that news?
Chrissy and Coach.
Yeah, it was Chrissy. I think Aubrey and Devins were probably like,
well, them two.
Oh no. Why'd we do that? We should have went with someone on the enemy side. Then we would have been safe.
For sure. Which kind of what Christian did. He talked about that. He was like, listen, I paired up with Jonathan, so they ain't vote him out, so they ain't vote me out.
Period.
Which is funny because during the challenge, Tiffany and Joe were dead last, and Jeff made sure we all knew that they was dead last. And so I was like, dang, but I know Tiffany gonna be safe because guess what? They not gonna want to vote out super loyal Mr. Joe. So Tiffany wasn't gonna go anywhere. So she was gonna be safe regardless. But in a feat of all feats, they come back. Tiffany carried. She did. I agree. And they won. Her and Joe were safe. So good for them. Also, Mary said that we shouldn't be results oriented, and that the twist was awful, by the way.
No, I was defending the twist even before I saw the results.
No, the twist sucked.
No, because we gotta get rid of people.
It worked out in my favor.
We have to get rid of people somehow.
And I agree, but I feel like, especially since it's 50, you have to earn. I feel like you have to earn your stay to be. I mean, your what's it called? Snuff. I feel like it shouldn't be like you're paired together, so you gotta go. I feel like
as the true Chrissy fan of this podcast, Chrissy got screwed. Chrissy would not be going home. That was a coach vote, which pisses me off that they snuffed her torch first. But that was a
she was soon behind. But
yeah.
So no, I do think Chrissy ultimately. You know what? In a game like Survivor, you got to be a little lucky to win. And whether it's a rock, whether it's who you pick as a partner, Chrissy could have picked someone else and been safe. So I don't hate the twist. I like the idea of it.
Yeah. And so my thing is, a twist like that, I don't know if I would want it to be on a season like this. On a newbie season, sure, in the beginning stages. I just think twists that take the power out of individuals, especially this late in the game, in any game, I hate it because it's like
there's 13 people left. There's so many people.
You know what I mean, though. Like, we get it.
They should have found another way. It should have been two
double tribal.
Y'all gonna do that?
That's all you have to do is just send two people home at a tribal. The two people with the most votes go home. Easy peasy. Mm-hmm. The game mechanics stay the same. You still keep the integrity of the game, but you're not taking power from players because truly, Chrissy wasn't on nobody's radar. Like, yeah, we got to break up with mama and daddy from the alliance, but she honestly, truly would.
But it was more so because of coach.
Right. She would have been third on the totem. I feel like their placement would be Coach, Jonathan, maybe even a Stephanie before Chrissy. You know, so I think, unfortunately, because she was already tied to him, she got the short end of the stick. But even on the flip side, with Rick and Aubrey being in danger, it's like, well, dang, it's amplified y'all's target because everybody already see y'all as really smart, intelligent players, whereas you could probably get away with it as individuals and kind of hide somewhere. But if you're both together, it's like, ooh, we can snipe them both. And, you know, one for, two for all.
The sides feel extra power where it's like, all right, whatever. It turns back into a sides battle versus, ooh, who are you willing to sacrifice on your side and vote out to get the other side's head of the snake out? It did turn into a sides vote.
Sure did. And honestly, it goes back to, because I know we kind of talk about this in our chat about which move was the best, and we jumping ahead, but it's not really because we are right upon the part where they're trying to figure out.
Yeah, we went through the challenge. Yeah, we had this talk.
The people on the chopping block is as stated. So you have initially Rizzo and Ozzy, Tiffany and Joe, who are talking, and they are thinking that it's best to get rid of Devins and Aubrey, where you have Emily, she's talking to Christian about wanting Chrissy and Coach out. And then you have Chrissy, which I'm like, I'm not mad at it because she's not wrong, which again, Eli's is going to hurt more because she was like, I want Rizzo gone actually, because he's a snake and he's good at this game and he needs to go. She's not wrong. She wasn't wrong.
She was not wrong.
So I love
who told Chrissy about Rizzo's idol play on 49. Was that, how did she find that out again? I forget.
That's a great question.
I can't remember.
Maybe I don't know if Dee told or the one no Dee wouldn't have been. I don't know.
Hey, Chrissy saw into a season that she did not see. That's the level of motherhood that she has. She knew how Rizzo played without watching her seeing how Rizzo played.
The cameraman was running their mouth too much and she just spilled. But I love that there were 3 sets of duos on the potential chopping block because it really made for excellent television because we're like, who's gonna do what? But before anything is set in stone, we got to go to Exile Island with Sari real quick, because Sari is giving a challenge. She's given a challenge, and she has to look through 2,000 coconuts. And if she finds the coconut with the phoenix symbol on it, she can return to camp, and she will have a vote in the tribal, and she will get to join them. If she does not, she will be stuck on Exile Island. And thank the Lord, the survivor gods, that Sari stumbled upon.
Shoot. Sari was upsetting me. If I have one gripe with Sari in this episode, she was throwing coconuts on top of coconuts that she already, like, no, you have to start from one side. What do you mean? If it wasn't on that first half that she looked at and she had to go to the other side, she had 800 coconuts that she threw over there, and she has to look through all 800 again.
She was hot.
I can't get on her about that because I didn't tell you. So last week, because this happened after the fact, so I went to the laundromat to go wash some stuff, right? And the washer, one of the washers, did not do a spin cycle, so my clothes were drenched as if somebody just put them in the water.
Just sitting.
And the people were like, "Oh, you have to pay for another thing again, and you just have to run it all the way over again." I'm like, I ain't doing that. So, and I wasn't paying again either. So I sat here and hand wrung my stuff. First of all, shout out to Big Mama and them, the people who used to hand wash all the ancestors from back in the day, because that'll take some time. Task. I was huffing and puffing. I'm bent over. I'm taking breaks, trying to squeeze this water out. But here's where I go to the Sari part where you were mentioning her throwing the coconuts. My silly self, as I'm wringing the stuff out, I'm wringing the water onto the clothes that's still in there versus moving it so I could do. So the water I was wringing out.
So you just put more water on the clothes. Yeah. Drenching them more. Yeah, you should have run that out in a different washer. That was already empty.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Hey, you did it. You did it. Shout out to you, Eric. I'm proud of you. Wait, hey, save that money. You know what? Go get you some Taco Bell or something like that, because you saved that money.
But yeah, so Sari does accomplish. We get a beautiful montage of her talking about what Survivor means to her. Survivor is not just a game to her. It's not about placements. It's not about all these things. It's about believing in herself. And Survivor helps her discover this new belief in herself that she doesn't find anywhere else. And so for that, Sari, beautifully done with the montage. Well, the editors, because they gave it to us, but Sari just being who she is and a queen for finding it. So she's immune. Come on, her first immunity, and she won the challenge.
Running their mouth for a couple hours. A nice little vacation. Go ahead, girl.
And thank God she did, though, because y'all, she gets back to camp and she like, we doing Chrissy and Coach, and they're like, oh, Sari's back. Thank the Lord.
Hold on. I died when Aja was like, woo, Lord, I was about to be out here looking crazy. Sarita told me what to do, and I almost did something different. Oh, I'm glad she back. And the fact that he really had this like look of relief, like, whoa, I almost did the wrong thing.
Oh, everybody did. Mad at me. Even Christian was like, Sari's back. All is well.
That's Queen. That's Queen Mother right there, okay?
And she wasted no time. She like
got to it.
Chrissy and Coach, they the ones that gotta go. Mom and Dad at Alliance gotta go. Because, and here's where it goes back to the logic, because I know again, we were kind of like, should we do Coach and Chrissy or will we do Devins and Aubrey? But we did need to get Coach and Chrissy out because, like Emily did talk about this too, if we don't and somebody else goes, that alliance is going to have the power and the numbers moving forward, and they're just going to pick everybody off one by one. So they did need to go.
Yep.
Ultimately, otherwise we would be looking at a very boring steamroll and not in our favor.
Because we were just talking about the numbers earlier in the episode, and we would have been down to 11 people, and 5 that are super strong and locked in and cut from the same cloth and super loyal, and 6 that aren't really together. And you would have to hope that the right thing happens. And now they kept this game kind of split. Except I don't even know who the quote unquote other side is. If you really think about it, there's just 5 super loyal people, and then just everyone else,
and then everybody else
together, but not playing together.
Now that you bring it up, because who's the other side? Y'all swear this people the middle. If Devins, Aubrey, Christian, and Emily are the middle, who the other side? And y'all think Ozzy is on your side. You think Rizzo's on your side. So all you have over here is Sari.
But Sari's also on their side. Sari's also in their alliance.
Sari, where she want to be?
By herself then? Like...
to some extent.
Who?
They said Tiffany. Yeah, that's why they wanted her. She's the only one left on the other side, and you gotta get the other side completely gone.
Yep. Wow. Now that we really sit back and look at it, it's like we know there's another side.
But no, Ali's on the other side. Ali in the chat. Period. You know what? It's them versus the audience. the average survivor audience.
Listen, at this point,
truly. Because it makes no sense. Because now,
so shout out the middle. Shout out the middle for making it happen. We're winning the season.
And that just goes to like y'all just so wrapped up in your own mind because y'all scared of the middle because they're the other side. They're really just the other side. There is no true middle. The real middle are the people you think you're working with. So the Cerise in the Rizzo, that's the real middle.
True. The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. They're the middle.
They really are the core middle.
But shout out to them because they're doing such a fantastic job. Mm-hmm. So again, we have all this logic about who it should be. We got Sari running the boat about getting out Chrissy, and then they decide Rizzo was like, we have to tell Joe because he won't forgive us, which true because Joe holds grudges. So we have to tell him, yeah, Rizzo grew on that. Listen, we'll be the first, me and Treese for sure. We'll be the first to tell you.
He grown on me.
Rizzo is up there, and I'll get to him again.
Why don't I have to tell y'all that? Why don't I have to tell y'all that?
You be exaggerating.
R-I-Z-G-O-D is God, baby.
And that's why.
It's only one God that I said.
Hey!
There's only one. All the way 45 minutes to say, I know that's right, niece.
Don't blame me. Blame Rizzo, who keeps cooking every episode. He keeps cooking.
He ain't doing all that.
Keep doing this. I get to be more boisterous about this.
He doing a little something.
Because the way he clocked, like when Sari, obviously, she came back and told Rizzo that Chrissy's coming for him. He was like, what? How dare you? You coming for me? He was like, okay. He said, you haven't checked my stats? Anybody that came for me, they don't make it out of here alive. Girl, bye. Like, oh, Rizzo. Strategic and entertaining. Like, what? You can't get the best of both worlds.
The goofball. The ultimate goofball.
Wait, okay. I'm gonna wait till we get tribal council. Because he tickled me at tribal council.
And so Joe, of course, again, like we mentioned, he's so against this Chrissy and Coach. I can't turn. No, it's in my soul. We can't turn on Coach. We gotta have it. If we don't, we're gonna the middle is gonna eat us alive and da 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 da.
Heart to heart with Rizzo. They're in the middle. It's so clear. It's so clear that they're in the middle. So we have to get out the middle.
Yeah, ridiculous. When we go to tribal council, guys.
Hold on. What about Chrissy trying her best to babysit Coach? Chrissy said, Coach, here's your hammock. You cannot leave it because my game is in your hands. Down. So you will stay here, not do a single haiku, not sing to anyone else, and you still got Coach singing by himself. He was haikuing it on that hammock.
He was like losing it. Like he was giving off his rocker just a little bit because he was just singing along. Like she told you to chill. She didn't say quit playing the game because he kind of quit playing the game. And
he really did. He had a switch turned off. He just give me the vibe. He one of the people that go to farmer markets on the weekends and don't wear shoes. I don't know why that correlates, but that's what he be doing.
Who are we voting out tonight? Oh,
and he buying organic honey, like and walnuts.
Is it Aubrey or Devins? Is it Rizzo and Emily? And
why are you doing this?
By the ocean, this is Coach. Everybody trying to decide who's going home, and Coach.
He did. He got his screen time.
Oh man.
He over there praise dancing in the wind.
No, literally. So tribal council.
Ooh. electric a little bit.
It was electric. I mean, I love it.
It was interesting.
Because we can tell that they were throwing shots because it got to a point where Jeff was just like, oh, Rick he's basically saying if it's he going home tonight potentially. And if he going home, that means you going home. She's like, yeah, it's a scary place to be.
And then she wasn't doing nothing.
Coach get to talking. And here they all go looking at him. They were like, Coach, explain what's going on. Well, you see, when the flower gets to blooming and then you get to, and they all looking like, what is you even talking? He didn't ask you nothing about all that. But the part that really gagged me was when Joe started talking and they did the whole hollowed out, like outer body experience for Devins. And so it's like in his mind and Joe's just talking.
Listen, that moment right there when my 3-year-old is just talking and talking and talking and talking. That's exactly what I was like then.
Mm-hmm. And
out of body experience.
Did you hear me, Mom? Did you hear me, Mom? And then you gotta lock in and just say whatever.
Yeah. Blue. Just be saying random stuff.
That moment
I was out of the world, man.
Funny. So you said you want to talk about Rizzo at Tribal. What was tickling you about Rizzo at Tribal?
Oh, I was real tickled. Okay, this is toward the end anyways. They get to reading the votes or whatever. And when Rizzo and Emily name popped up, so y'all remember back when he was talking to Sari, and Sari was like, hey, Chrissy saying your name. He said, what? Oh, I just want to go say something right now. And Rizzo keep a grudge, okay?
He does.
Keep a grudge, Rizzo. That's what I'm going to keep calling him. Because when that name got wrote down, it said Emily and Rizzo. Thanks, Chrissy. I was like, oh. The way I was tickled and the way she didn't move, she was like, she was like, yeah, I did it. Hey, at least she did it. But man, I was tickled because I'm that messy. Because I would have been like, Chrissy, I saw that vote. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you right now to your face.
And so we got to talk about the main thing, right, of the episode, and that is none other than before the votes are called, Rick gets up and he was like, I'm gonna go get my idol. And he goes.
Maybe I thought I missed something.
Y'all know Treese forgets everything, right?
I forget everything. Everything.
Devins, and I keep going between calling him Rick and Devins. Devins, Ricks, whatever y'all want to call him. Him and Christian hit the idol back in the gap, as Treese would like to say.
Hey.
And Havens Brown Sugar. And he pulls it out in front of everybody. He's like, I had the clue. I'm going to go get my idol. And everybody's like, they don't know. And they start getting up. Stephanie get up. Jonathan get up. And they all work. They're like, what? Is it real? What is he going to do? He can't. And here go Joe. This is why being as loyal and so truth-like for Joe is so detrimental. It's real. I know it. That's a real. How you know?
He knows. You can't lie. You can't plant an idol, even though he did it right under your nose, Joe.
And so they're all, and then he's like, yeah, we good tonight. Aubrey, you ain't got to wear it. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And so now he's like, I get to see everybody's side. And here go Jonathan hitting back. Oh, we see your true colors too. What true colors? He didn't do nothing. Just protected himself? I don't know.
Man, the cause pandemonium, though, this is such a satisfying payoff of it. Even though deep down, he wasn't going home. But I feel him. The moment you feel that little bit of stress and anxiety, yeah, pull that card out, Uno reverse card. I'm for sure not going home, even though there's a 5% chance. Now there's a 0% chance because I'm gonna trick y'all and think that I got that idol.
It was brilliantly done. I mean, right at the heat of an argument, you could feel the tension.
I thought he had it.
Now he fooled you, and you the viewer, you got fooled.
I'm in the group chat like, it's about to go down.
And then I loved it. Did y'all catch Christian trying to hold in his laughter, sitting over in that corner? He just trying to cover his mouth because he knows he like these dummies. And then he's like, I'm still voting for him. I'm still voting for him. No, well, he's not voting out Devins.
And you got Stephanie being like, can I see it? Yeah, you got to show it to me. And Devin said, no.
I ain't got to show you nothing. I'm glad he didn't either. I'm glad. Because how we know it's real, we need to make him show. He don't have to. at all.
And I can't wait for imagine if someone gets to acknowledge his power and uses it on Devins instead of Rizzo or the other idol that they know exists, Ozzy.
Exactly. And so that's what he was like, knowledge is power. I ain't showing you nothing. And so
well, he ate that. He really ate that.
he did. But good for them too, because they still stuck to their vote. They were like, we still just gotta vote him out, which is smart to do because you gotta call their bluff. They didn't have no other option. This is why you always gotta have a backup plan. Go ahead, Treese.
And if I'm Aubrey and or Devins, I would have took note of everybody that got up and got the whispering.
Mm-hmm. He did. That's why he was like, we see, now we see.
Yep. I would have been like, and you, and you, and you. I would have took note. You better hope you win that muted next week.
Because I thought we were allies. So why are you worried about me getting an idol? You should be happy for me. But it would have been even funnier if it was a real idol and they did vote him out and he was the one. That would have really been it. But it was great the way it was, honestly, because us knowing that it was fake just added an extra layer of chaos. Like, this is what Survivor 50 is supposed to give us. Like, this is the type of tribal council we're looking for when we talk about an iconic or legendary season with legendary players, even though not all of them match up to that. But this is what we're looking for. So yeah, excellent tribal coach, Chrissy. Well, I should say Chrissy and coach because Chrissy got her name called. And
you ain't have to bring it up. Man, I'm so disappointed. Man, Jeff, they voted coach out, not Chrissy. You have to say, Chrissy, you're first.
When
old girl went home after vaping, didn't she leave like the same episode as someone else and he snuffed them together? Oh, wait, no, he probably didn't even snuff them for that. But still, you can snuff two people at the same time.
Jeffrey must love him from coach.
He do. Well,
I saw so many people on the timeline say specifically, like I saw like 4 or 5 different tweets that were saying if coach go home, he gonna do Chrissy first because he want coach to have better placement. And he said, Chrissy, you first.
Literally first.
That was funny because why did it matter?
It did. I mean, placement wise, but
yeah,
I knew he was gonna call Chrissy, and I was like, "Why?"
That's messy.
Because she's a woman. Duh. You think Jeff is gonna give a woman a better placement?
He continues to surprise me, though. I get better expectations, and I get disappointed every single time. And guess what? It's gonna happen again, and he's gonna snuff Genevieve before gosh dang random man number 7.
Yep.
So they are gone. Oh, shout out to D because D looked good when she walked in.
Baby, D was looking gorgeous. I said, okay, sis.
I love that her and
looking
Tiffany
cleaned and refreshed.
Little glances. They exchanged their glances. Like she got to see her girl who was almost voted out last week. Come back to win. Oh, shout out to Tiffany. That was her very first immunity win, by the way, too. So give her props.
And what we failed to mention, Coach tried to use a shot in the dark, and we are now 0 for 3 on shot in the darks, and that means there's a 30% chance now, right? 1 in 3 because 3 of them failed. I know that's not the actual math, but still 1 in 3 now. Everyone keep using your shot in the dark.
Yeah. So.
And man, maybe Chrissy should have used her too. I don't know. I think Chrissy's big mistake was targeting a man. Chrissy got so much flack for, she only targets women and all that type of stuff. Yeah, and she does it, and she does a good job. And then the moment she says Rizzo, she gets voted out.
It's the wrong man. The wrong man, though.
You should have said Tiffany, even though she was saved. You should have said Emily. No, you said Rizzo. You should have led with Emily, Chrissy. That was the mistake.
You should have threw Jonathan under the bus for crying out loud. Who knows?
That's a man, though. That's a man.
I mean, Rizzo.
Yeah, she shouldn't target men. She shouldn't target men.
You don't think?
No, that's a whole conversation, and I love it. I love it.
She could have just stuck with the Aubrey train.
Yeah, exactly. Then she would have been safe.
Would she though?
Maybe it would have worked out. Chrissy magic.
Still going home.
Chrissy magic. Oh man.
But at least she can say she tried to target a man this time, so they can't hold that against her. But they're gone. They're out. They will join D in the jury. I know D can't wait. to laugh at Coach's face in his face when he get there, as he should. But yeah, that wraps up the episode.
What happened in the preview? I did not watch the preview. Is Mr. Beast coming right now, or is that not coming yet?
I don't recall. I did watch it. I don't remember. It wasn't that important because we won.
I don't think I did. I look at the. No, I can't even remember what happened next week.
Oh, I forgot to mention too. This was a double elimination. You know the age-old tale of double elimination is how it's most likely a black player is going. All the black players were safe tonight for the double elimination. 3 with her individual immunity, and then Tiffany and Joe with their challenge immunity.
And half of Joe.
Yeah. But yeah, I have to throw that in there too. So it was a win-win across the board tonight. Great episode.
The only thing that would have made this episode better is they should have had instead of a vote, they should have had an idol for Sari. But I'm gonna let y'all make it. Y'all can't give everything.
You can.
No, you cannot. Sari gotta earn it. She's earning it, and we're so proud. She almost went home episode 1 and looked at her.
Bled all over that island 4 separate times. 2 of those times she deserved $1 million.
And guess what? She probably got $1 million worth of stuff just being on Survivor. So,
yep.
But she still deserves a check that says from Survivor, you are the winner.
I agree.
Thank you all for tuning in. As always, we appreciate you, our listeners, those in the chat. It has been an excellent tonight. What better way to, chill and hang out and talk about Survivor, and a good episode at that. So hopefully the momentum keeps going for our faves because we love it when our faves are winning. Did we show them the draft? Because somebody asked about the draft real quick so we can see the update on our draft.
Eli. Oh, my draft is so bad. Oh,
Eli is on life support with Emily.
Oh, and it's Emily. Oh, please. Oh, you know what?
She's the target next week because they kept talking about flip-flopping.
That's right. That's right.
And Christian.
And Christian.
Right. They mentioned Christian too.
Oh, I'm in danger. My draft.
No. Eric, you have half your people
like they in trouble.
This is about to be the 8th draft in a row where I'm out first. Is it me? I go back to Traders where y'all got mad at me because I almost picked Michael Rappaport, and I was going to do it for the audience. I was going to do it for y'all to get them out the game because I always draft horribly. And I'm sorry, Q and the girls. I should have knew it was going to be not Q and the girls winning.
Who knows? But y'all, we will be back next week. Thanks for tuning in. As always, it has been a pleasure. Y'all know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube at Who All Gonna Be There podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, and click the bell at the top. And then going over to Twitter and follow us at AWAGBT_podcast. And of course on Instagram at Who All There. And turn on the notifications so you never miss when we have an episode coming out. It has been fun as always. No, how about them Cowboys blocked?
Go Cowboys.
Fly Eagles fly.
F you, Jerry Jones, but go Cowboys.
We'll see y'all next week.
Y'all talking football? Go Seahawks, man. I'm the champion. Go Huskies, go Seahawks. Yeah, y'all talking to a champion this year.